great calls of just like people. Shalom!
This is Raz. I've known him since I was 4.5 years old, and he was my best friend growing up. When I was 13, I moved from Israel to the US. And Raz moved from Israel to Hong Kong, and then later, Beijing. He learned how to speak fluent Chinese, and eventually went to study in Peking University, the Harvard of China. He then founded the video network Y Platform, where he manages more than 30 influencers with channels with over 100 million followers. Raz himself has 28 million followers in China. In short, Raz is awesome. He often visits me in the US, and I visit him in China. And today, I'm going to surprise him with a visit in London. Right now, I'm going to see one of my best friends in the world. His name is Raz. We've known each other since we were 4.5 years old, and he was my best friend in preschool, middle school, and elementary school. And he just got engaged. And I'm really excited because I get to meet his fiance today for the first time. What's up in this film? Not in this film. Oh, this is that building. So hard.
This guy.
So glad.
Hey.
It's like all these great calls of just like people. Shalom! Well, it's good. Partly because you told me you were here.
Really? Are you serious? That's so spontaneous. One of the camera guys. Oh, dude, so much happened in the last 2 years. We have to catch up.
Tell Jack, what were we like when we were kids?
He was dyslexic.
My Wikipedia page has basically one line in it, and it is could not read as a child, and then reference 1, reference 2, reference 3, like a lot of proof.
We lived in a tiny town that has almost nothing to do but run around with sticks and build things, and a lot of random running in different gardens. I remember we were I call it parkour kids. Parkour! We were outside a lot of outdoors.
Yeah, we would like make our own like sand dune snowboards and like ride them down sand dunes.
My favorite part in our childhood is your street. You lived in the street that was kind of not in the center of the city, it was just like a long road. And we'll just use that road and
ride bicycles,
ride skateboards.
We'd like set up trash cans and we played soccer in the middle of the field.
We would even listen together to Harry Potter. We listened to Harry Potter before we slept. You would like be so ahead of us in the books. Which part is it? What chapter is that? What happened?
When I lived in San Francisco, Raz came to visit.
Oh, no.
In the very beginning of Speechify, actually. And we ended up making a video in Chinese about Speechify that went viral on Weibo. We got like 1.2 million views or something.
这是 Cliff， 我最好的朋友。
在先。
But Cliff, since we're young, we always bounced off ideas and made it happen.
Right.
And he would always push me, he would motivate me, you know. But around us, we had kids that were not as focused on but they're not as passionate about life. Right. And then later, we both became entrepreneurs in two different sides of Israel.
Exactly.
Israel, China. And our video we did, which is a 1-minute video, kind of sums up really quickly our history together, especially you.
How has Cliff stayed the same since he's been young? Like, what's been a constant? And then how has he also changed?
Well, he's still extremely spontaneous. Like, he told me a week ago, I'm in London. I arrived in London, and then he's like, oh, I'm not here. I'm like, oh, damn it. 2 days later, I'm flying back. I'm like, okay. That's the same. So spontaneous never changed in life. What changed though? I think you can read better.
I used to have horrible spelling.
Your literate ability became really good compared to what it used to be.
Right.
Even your spelling, you text fast, you're definitely awkward. You used to be the skinniest. You would always jump into the wrong garden or always haul off the fence, over a fence. You would always chase the wrong dog. You would always do the thing that would get you in trouble or injured. Always. You would always somehow injure yourself.
We played a lot of soccer, football. And whenever we'd kick the ball on a roof, I'd be the first person on the roof, immediately.
And Cliff is the kind of guy that he would be a goalkeeper that never uses his hands. He would use his feet to stop the ball.
Goodness me!
Alright.
Bye guys. Wait, can you do one more backflip for me? I just kind of miss it. This is my best friend from childhood.
Hello. Hi, Cliff, CEO of Speechify. Nice to meet you. Thanks for visiting London, Raz. Just got home from meeting up with Raz. I don't know, there's something about the power of long-term friendships. I think that love is the most important thing in life, and the more you give of it, the more you have to give. It's like fire, you can light one flame and light another candle without extinguishing the original flame. And the magic there is, you know, I spent all this time studying renewable energy engineering, and energy can't be created or destroyed, but love is energy, and you can create love. And the way to create love is to give it to other people. And so Raz is a perfect example, because when we became friends, like, I was like the bottom of the totem pole. Like, I was like severely bullied, and Raz was like the most popular kid in school. He saw something in me, I definitely saw something in him that other people didn't see. He was so smart and ambitious and interesting and creative, and we just became such good friends. And this is like one example of many relationships that I have with friends who I've kept through my entire life. So like, once you're in my life, you're in my life. The nice part is, if you find people who, like you, have an orientation towards growth, they want to make themselves the best person that they can be. It doesn't matter even if you don't see each other for 10 years, they'll be a better person than they were before. And you'll be a better person than you were before. And now there's so much more that you can learn from them. It's just being in a pod together that is constantly supporting each other and growing together. And the beautiful thing is, the world is not a zero-sum game, it's a plus-sum game. You know, there's not a set amount of value that if I take some, then you can't have it. No, we create value together. And so there's always motivation to help your friends and support your friends. And so what you should always seek is to find the most amazing people in the world, bring them close to you, and be friends with them for life. And care for them, and they'll care for you. And when someone needs you, that is an opportunity for you to go and be there for someone when they need you. Drop everything else and go be there for them. It doesn't matter what. And that's something, you know, I really prioritize almost above everything else. And so, yeah, give love to people. That's it.